All right, this is. So you know how like Jordan Peterson. All right, first of all, does anybody know in the chat? Does anybody know who Jordan Peterson is? If you
Is he this guy? This guy looks like Joe Rogan if he did H. Whoa.
Yeah, so he's super incel-y, which is weird. Like Jordan Peterson, this whole clip right, he's wearing a fedora in this clip. Like, so he's the dude that got like famous from going on like Joe Rogan's podcast.
What's
I'm
about to
giving them
happen?
the backstory.
What's about to happen?
I'm giving them the backstory. Okay.
Yeah, they know. I think
Look
we
it up
talked
in another
about him.
tab.
So he got famous on Joe Rogan's podcast for that bill, that Canadian bill about like if you say give the wrong pronouns to people, you go to jail or whatever. Which has never happened. Like it's not, the bill is passed, and that's not, that really wasn't what it was.
He's just another one of these guys stirring up a lot of
he's
controversy out of
right.
absolutely nothing.
And then he looks like this.
But he became like a beacon of masculinity. Like a lot
he's
of
kind of
dudes,
like a men's rights activist.
Right. Men's
Isn't that really what it is?
He wants to set up a men's rights parade. He thinks that like women have like a biblical there's like a biblical definition of a woman. Everything he ties back to the Bible. And it's crazy because he built like this following of like young men who were in need of like a father figure sort of thing. I guess because he's older and he trashes women all the time, and they were like, yeah, dude, women are the problem.
I'm gonna put my 2 cents in. I think Jordan Peterson's trying to court all these young boy listeners because he wants to bang them.
He might. I mean, he looks like he's banged a couple of young boys.
You don't just
for
get
sure.
a fedora.
No.
What a roundabout way of going about it.
Right.
Become a public intellectual.
Exactly.
Slowly
you didn't
gather.
have to do all this. I mean, he wrote a lot of books.
He wrote a ton of books.
He got a PhD.
He's like, what's your long game here, Jordan?
He sounds like Kermit the Frog too, like a little bit. He kind of sounds like a Canadian Kermit the Frog a little bit.
Right.
Of life.
He's
I don't
"Well,
like this thing
goal."
when he's explaining something.
He like throws his fingers around a lot, and he's like, "Well, my goal with the book was to bang young men. And 20 years when I get older, and they need a father figure, I would molest them, but not because they'd be into it." That's his whole goal. Like in this video, I saw this, and I was like, "Bro, this is insane. That this is like the guy."
Yeah.
This is like the tough macho dude that like dudes look to and are like, "Oh, Jordan Peterson saved my life, dude. Like I was so lost without my dad died, and then like I had nobody, and then Jordan Peterson showed up, and he like, dude, like now I hate women." No, that's a fedora. All right, let's watch the clip.
In the majority of U.S. cities, young women are now higher paid and more educated than their male counterparts. This has not stopped the Globe and Mail's Margaret Wente from recently warning us about the dangerous male energy spillway.
He's looking straight for your misogyny bone, right in the back behind your orbital.
Less aggressive, she says.
Feather in his
Yeah, he does have a feather in his cap.
Dude, imagine a guy like this talking about men with high testosterone.
Right?
What the hell is going on? Men with high testosterone.
Oh, I think he just said testosterone just now too.
That's what he's talking about.
Oh, that is what he's talking about?
He's
Oh,
literally
okay.
going, men with high testosterone are shown to be nicer and be more intellectual.
Do not operate heavy machinery.
There you go. That's a good Peterson. That's a good Jordan Peterson,
Women
dude.
are fertile.
I think when your
he
tie
just said
matches your
Dude, he
hat
sounds
bow,
like he's doing a voice. Nobody talks like
He
that.
talks like that, dude. Every clip I've seen of this guy is he's talking. He's struggling, dude. You would hope he dies in like 3 days. This is from several years ago. This is like a decade-old video.
And he's a guy. He's a guy that gets his listeners to think his diet's really healthy.
Dude, he eats
This
nothing
is the thing,
but.
dude. He only eats
I'm on
red
the paleo
meat.
diet.
No, dude, he literally.
eat red meat, and I'm filled with testosterone.
He only
looks
eats
like he's
steak.
about to pass out.
Dude, he looks like a corpse. Like he doesn't look healthy. He's like he eats only red meat.
Vegans are
All he's had to
pussies.
drink is half a Fiji water all day.
Yeah.
It's all he drinks way too little water.
I'll
Goes to bed at 8, wakes up at 2.
I'll show you a
Writes
picture
a book
of
in
him
his
from
car.
today. Here. This is what he looks like right now.
Model for success.
This is what he looks like right now. All right.
I do one chin up a day. I'm working my way up.
Fedora. That's not what I wanted to search.
What are you
Why
searching?
would that search? I just searched Jordan Peterson. The first thing that came up was Jordan Peterson fedora.
Yeah, because people are alarmed at any man that wears a fedora.
This is what he looks like today. I want to find him and Joe Rogan took what is probably the least manly picture two people have ever taken together. If I could find it. I'm
You're
not
looking on Google Images, the most open, wide.
Isn't it on one of their Instagrams?
Listen,
or something?
I don't want. I guess I can't go to Joe Rogan's Instagram, but
Yeah.
dude, his Instagram is so full of boomer memes and stuff.
You'll find it. It'll be quicker than Google.
You're right. For a specific picture, I guess.
Yeah.
Stormy Rose says "old ass man" with the S's as
dollar
signs.
Yeah, I see that. They want me to log in. All right, I'm not about to log into my Instagram.
Oh, come on.
This dude's old. He's gonna die in like 2 days.
Dude, log into the bucket list Instagram.
You know what's funny,
Why
guys?
is that not logged in?
Wait. You know what? I have a story. I finally have a story.
Oh, we have a story.
Oh, wow.
So
I have a story.
Buckle up.
I
really
swear
cool.
to God, this is true. On January 30th, I went to the movies with my friend, and it was a celebration of Betty White thing, like a preview, like of her life, a retrospective. And I leaned over to my friend.
Wait a minute. We're not even at January 30th.
Yeah, how did that happen?
Last year, January.
Oh, maybe it'll be on Jordan Peterson's
Of
Instagram.
2021.
Oh,
Well, Betty White was still alive.
Yeah. So I leaned over to my friend and I was like, I really hope she dies before she turns 100.
Really?
Oh my
less
God,
than 12 hours
That's
later.
a real story.
that's kind of messed up, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This is the picture I was talking about real quick. It won't let me click on it to enlarge it. But
So
Danny, nobody liked you talking about Betty White dying. I hope you know that.
Shut the fuck.
That was to you, I think.
But they didn't even finish it.
Guys, is that to Danny? Because I want, yeah, listen, Betty White seemed like a nice lady. You know what I mean? I don't think she deserved to die. Was I surprised?
Why don't you pull it up?
Was I surprised that she died? No, because she was 99 years old, about to turn 100. So I wasn't surprised. You know what I mean? Like,
I was shocked.
No, you were not. Nobody was shocked.
The
Somebody
image of
said-
you in your house.
I was
sitting in a chair.
in public. I threw a tantrum. Someone said,
Betty-
"Dude, Betty White passed away," and I was like, "What? Betty? She was so young. She was thriving."
Listen, when she died, I was like, oh man, that's really sad. But I wasn't like, that's crazy. How could this happen? You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't like that.
I threw my bagel across the restaurant.
Oh,
I was
bagel?
like,
That's
"The
right.
Betty White
That's how you know it's serious.
from Golden
dude.
Girls."
You tossed a bagel?
Yeah, had to.
I like how you said
Pull
bagel.
up this picture.
This
of,
is the picture.
These two cute little boys.
This is a picture of. Do you see this picture right here? It doesn't let me make it bigger because they want me to log in, but it's not a good picture. I mean, look at him here. He just looks corpsey. Like he looks like a butler in like a mansion that's haunted. You know what I mean?
That's a healthy man right there.
Boz Lerman took his picture.
Dude, he looks like Uncle Fester from the Addams Family. Like he's not a
Joe
healthy
Rogan's
guy.
cousin or whatever.
Yeah, dude, he doesn't look good. So this is him 10 years ago. So he's aged rapidly in a short period of time. But he also, remember, he got addicted to Xanax.
Oh yeah.
He got like a heavy duty addiction to Xanax, which
And
is,
people find this inspiring about him.
so he gets this. He gets addicted to Xanax, and then he goes to Russia to get like to get treatment, right? Where he went into a coma for like 2 weeks or a month or something like that, where they put him into like a medically induced coma because withdrawals from Xanax kill people. Like you die if you go like just quit and stop taking it. Like if you just stop taking Xanax, you'll die. Like if you're addicted. So Russia does this treatment where they put you in a medically induced coma for up to a month, maybe even longer. So he goes to Russia. He almost dies. He was on like life support for like several weeks, if not several months, because of this Xanax addiction.
Jeez.
And his whole thing, he's constantly telling people, you gotta clean your room. You gotta clean your room. You gotta pick up after yourself. If your life's a mess, you gotta get it together. You don't criticize until your life's in line.
He doesn't seem like the type of guy he doesn't seem like he's had a happy.
No.
I mean, look at
He's like
him.
the guy's giving you advice, but he's always
Look at him,
Look at
dude.
his face. Does that face look happy?
No, not at all.
Does it look like he went on had wild experiences in his youth?
No.
He's wearing a
He's on the
a
TVO
fedora.
for God's sake.
He's wearing a fedora with a feather in the cap. He's never had a wild experience once in his life.
No.
That's
What are people
Freaking
saying?
Old, ugly,
The serious business of
misogynistic
sex.
bitch.
Women will choose a testosterone-charged world record
Stormy.
most of the time.
most of the time.
What then is a sensible girl to do? Nate Bollock provides.
I like how he's speaking for women right now.
Remembers the Atlantic. Bollock, with too many ex-boyfriends
Bollocks.
to count, is still unmarried at 39. 11 years ago, however, she ended a long-term relationship with Ellen, who was exceptional, intelligent, good-looking, loyal, and kind. Something was missing, Bollock says. Had she asked me, I would have said, not enough testosterone.
So he's basically saying this lady is wrong for being in a lesbian relationship.
Lesbians are just wrong.
They're wrong because there's not enough testosterone.
That's actually a
in their life.
very funny argument. It's just someone goes, "I'm in love with a woman," and you go, "Nah,
Wrong.
That's wrong," and it won't work.
I love that he
no
described
testosterone.
another human being as
And their
exceptional.
relationship.
It's one of the qualities.
Well, he also in the beginning
Exceptional.
he also described her as a fertile woman, which is just the weirdest way to describe a woman.
Fertile.
Right.
Just say a young lady. Like, don't say a fertile woman.
Fertility of
she's
anyone
a-
is no
a
business
fertile-
to you,
it's
Mr.
not
Peterson.
Yeah, that's not like a I don't.
She's
ask
not a
women.
lawn, you know.
It looks like he's giving a presentation in 1866
about
new
fertile
medicine.
women.
It sounds like it too. Yeah.
He's out of the back of a wagon. Just what's
Are
a
you
young
women-
girl to do?
Are your women not fertile?
Not
Do
enough
you not-
testosterone.
Yeah.
in your
a word
lesbian
called
relationship.
testosterone.
But my magical testosterone elixir.
I just who would describe a woman as fertile? Like, as soon as a guy does that,
You're like you've never
talked to a girl before. That's not what a normal person does.
What's that thing in history? The crest of civilization. What is
I don't
it?
know. What is that?
Sumer.
Yeah, tell us.
Oh,
about it.
Sumar.
Sumer. Yeah, Sumer.
Yeah. What about it? In Africa?
Yeah, it's just like the.
Oh, where civilization started. Like
Yeah.
where people come from.
There's the fertile soil. Maize.
So fertile soil grows fertile women.
Yes.
That's what he's talking
Yeah,
about. So he's
yep.
giving us a lesson on ancient Sumer
That's right.
right now. Okay. I see. I missed that point entirely because he didn't say that.
Right. He's too big of an intellectual for us. It goes right over our head.
He does history, but it's metaphorical. He just talks
Yeah,
about
It's
yeah.
history, maybe. It's perhaps history.
sort of.
Yeah. It depends who you ask, but.
Time
The
for
people
her to
like
find a
Peterson?
tame,
People love
lower-status
Peterson.
boy and make an
Oh no, in the
honest
chat,
man
no,
out of him.
no one likes him.
Some of Bollock's more savvy friends have done just that. Establishing relationships, for example.
Relationships,
with
for example. How do you-
salary-challenged males. Some even stoop low enough to date men who are short.
Oh.
This level of compromise is not for Bollock.
Where is he?
Flirts
What
with
is that
life in
painting?
all
I
in the
don't know,
background?
dude. But he's talking about women that
Instead of settling
that
for a less
stoop
than
down to
perfect
dating
mate.
short guys and settle.
She concludes that Western culture itself is at fault for making her desire a conventional relationship in the first place.
Is your studio audience?
Just what kind of man is yesterday? Type 1, let's call him, very popular in Japan, is shiftless,
So the
dependent,
whole show
and low
is zooming
status.
in slowly.
Yeah, it's just a
Just
slow
multiple
zoom in
cameras going
as
around,
he gets more and more
zooming in on him.
misogynistic.
Yeah. All right, Jordan, you need other misogyny for the shot, Jordan.
in
Talk
front
about-
of. He's in IKEA right now. it looks
Yeah,
like.
he's not in like.
They turn off all the lights. And now
It's
he's
definitely
Yeah.
some kind of warehouse. You know what I mean?
It's like a pre-built set. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what do you?
definitely. He's definitely in Sweden right
You
now.
think he's in
It's the only
Sweden?
place to let him do this show.
He's
they don't
in
know what
an
the fuck he's
IKEA
talking
warehouse in the middle of Sweden. The only place where the cops wouldn't shoot him for breaking in.
Poses no threat to women, however, displaying little interest in them altogether, except when animated, infantilized, and available for kissing practice.
Infantilized is a
Ordinal
weird word. I don't
Nintendo.
even know what that means.
Doesn't
Type
that
2
mean
man
like to
is the
make
archetypal bad boy,
baby
impulsive and exploitative,
I guess.
but willing to
You would know
date
better
anyone
than
he
me.
doesn't have to take
make young.
responsibility for.
Make
He's
responsibility
the
for it.
perfect mate for the modern single mother,
The modern
if she
single
wants a
mother.
perfect father for every child. Type 2 man makes 50s dad.
Like, I don't even
I don't-
understand. Like,
yeah, I don't
what,
even
what do you
know.
say?
What is
I'm not
happening?
even.
That's what I'm
following
saying.
along.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell
His
he's even
voice
trying
is
to
like
say.
it's
He's
such.
just. You ever get too like high on pot?
That's what that is. You
and
know.
you lose like your understanding of what English is.
Exactly
Yeah,
what it is.
Someone-
I was worried that's what was happening right now.
That's exactly
I was
what
like,
it
this
is.
guy's
I'm
not
saying that's
making
what it's-
any sense at
Yeah.
all.
No, it's not. It's not a good look, dude.